It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Nemeton Brewing Company, based out of the Netherlands. And this is a bottle of their Dark Forest Cherry Pie Imperial Stout, coming in at 11% ABV in a 330ml bottle. We've got a gold bottle cap on this beer. It's a green glass bottle, but that shouldn't make any difference at all because the liquid is black. It's an Imperial Stout, so you're not going to have too much light strike going on, even with a green glass bottle with an Imperial Stout. Right, it's an Imperial Stout brewed with cacao nibs, vanilla and cherries. It's a special beer, yeah, 11% ABV. Without further ado, let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Wow, look, woo! Oh man. Oh, what a shame. Never mind. Oh, what a mess. Right. If you have one of these beers, it's probably the cherries in the beer that has caused that second fermentation to go a little bit wild. I've got half a beer left in the glass. Bit of a shit, but never mind. I think I mean I can see loads of yeast here in the sink. I've always learned over the years to open my beers over the sink. If you're new to craft beer, but you're really enthusiastic about it, please consider opening all of your craft beers over a sink. Even if you're comfortable on your sofa with your cream carpets and you think, they'll be okay, I'm just gonna flip the top off this whilst I'm in the middle of a film. I don't want to interrupt the movie. I want to carry on. Just honestly, it's craft beer. Pause the movie, come to your sink, open your beer. I've reviewed over 7,000 beers on YouTube, and no doubt this beer is going to taste absolutely fantastic. But I don't want people's experience of craft beer to be ruined because you've just ruined your cream carpet. It is craft beer. It is made by real people. It's not made by production line kind of robots. It's not made in like one of those great big giant breweries that might as well be a cheese factory. It's made by real people, hands-on, hand-bottled. They take all the care in the world, but sometimes in life this stuff happens. Out of the 7,000 beers I've reviewed, I would say at least 100 of the beers that I've reviewed have been overspilling out of the bottle like we've just shown you. So it's an early lesson. It's a lesson that I've learned. Open it over the sink. It's just easier. There's no beer anywhere. There's no beer anywhere all over my kitchen. It's just in my sink. All I have to do, like that, is turn the tap on and it all runs down the sink. Don't let a beer ruin your enthusiasm for craft beer. Or no, a slightly excited beer, I should say. Anyway, on that note, let's get into this beer. Look at the beer as I rock it back and forth. It looks terrific, absolutely terrific. Jet black beer in the glass, good lacing, good carbonation, one finger tan coloured head, aroma. It looks lovely and thick as well, good body to it, aroma. Loads of roasted malt, chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours. You definitely get the cherry coming through. It's the cherry that's done it. There's no doubt it's the cherry that's done it. It's just a little bit too much sugar from the cherry. The yeast, a little bit of yeast is left alive in there. It's eaten more of the cherry, turned it into more alcohol maybe, produced more carbonation, and then bang, when you open that bottle, it goes everywhere. Smells amazing. Tobacco smoke, chocolate, coffee, caramel, bitterness, loads of roasted malt. It's got me salivating. It's got me salivating. And loads of cherry. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah. Oh. Pipe tobacco smoke. Loads of roasted malt, chocolate, coffee, caramel. Oh. Nice mouthfeel. You get the tannins from the cherry. You definitely get a slight leathery taste from the cherry. You get the sweetness from the cherry. You get the fruity flavours from the cherry. And that combines well with that roasted malt. You definitely get the vanilla. You definitely get the chocolate with the cacao nibs. Yeah, it's a pretty decent beer. The 11% ABV, the alcohol by volume is hidden very, very well. You would never think you were drinking an 11% ABV beer. It's all good. All good. I mean, look at that. Look at there is a slight alcohol legs. You can see it. Alcohol legs in the glass. It almost looks like, dare I say it, it almost looks like a glass of red wine. That's that alcohol by volume. You know, red wines are usually 12% ABV. This is an 11% ABV beer. So you're going to have a very, very similar looking alcoholic drink in your glass. Even though they're completely different alcoholic drinks, it's still an alcoholic drink in the glass. Similar. Should have used the word similar alcohol by volume. But yeah, it's good. The roasted malt, chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours from the roasted malt, the vanilla, the cacao nibs, the cherry. It's all come together to produce a really interesting beer. Of course, it is slightly disappointing when your beer opens up all over the sink like that. But we're in this for the love. We're in this craft beer kind of revolution for the love. It's handcrafted beer. I'm pretty sure the next time the lovely guys at Nemeton Brewing Company brew this beer, I'm pretty sure that they'll kind of sort out, it's probably just a small batch issue, and they'll sort it out. That's the beauty of it though. You can speak to the beer. You can say, half of my beer went down the sink. And lo and behold, especially if you live in the Netherlands, the brewer will probably send you a couple of beers in the post. That's how it works. That's how it works. The amount of times beer has opened all over my sink like this, and I've just left the brewer a quick email or a quick note to say what's happened, because of course the brewers need feedback on this issue. There's no point in saying nothing to them, because they won't get that feedback and they'll carry on brewing the beer as it was, and what's the point in that? The brewers need feedback. But when you give them that feedback, even if you're just giving them feedback and you're not expecting anything in return, you know, 9 times out of 10 they'll send you a couple of bottles of beer in the post and say, we're sorry about that, we're sorry that happened to you, and all's good. All's good. That's how it works in the beer industry. So, rating for Nemeton Brewing Company's Dark Forest Cherry Pie. Yeah, that little bit of carbonation, look, has turned into beer. There we go. I like it. I like it. I am going to take a mark away for the opening. I am. I can't completely discount it. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.